Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
That's a strong argument, Drew. But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
Punk's just wrong. I mean, the only thing I could see Big E being the architect of is the stack of pancakes. But was it the insult to WWE or just the bruised ego that got you triggered?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I hear you, Seth, but I need to weigh all our options. I'll get back to you.
Don't take too long. Every day that passes is another day Punk has the upper hand. We need to strike fast. I refuse to sit on the sidelines when my legacy's at stake.
Understood.
I've got a killer live event match for you. What do you say? You up?
You make the rounds and talk to everyone who wants a piece of Mutiny at Survivor Series yet?
That's a lot of people. I wanted to hear from you one more time before my partner and I make the call.
Here's my case then. Quit sitting on the fence and put me in your damn team. Nobody else is gonna make childish misfit Punk madder than I am.
You know what, Drew? You're right. We need Punk off balance, and nobody's gonna knock him off his perch like you. You're on the team.
Great! Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match. As soon as CM Punk revealed himself as the leader of Mutiny, you had to know that Drew McIntyre would call him out.
And leading into Punk's MMA career is a surefire...
Hey, this superstar might surprise you. Hey, I remember this competitor. We wrestled at the same state fair in the early 2000s. Man, that was a great night for me.
Wow, does that mean you...
The following is an underground match. The only way to win is by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Powerbomb! No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go... on much longer than it has to. Oh, brutal forearm.
Ah, foot just stomping down. Suplex.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Just launched. He wants this fight on the outside.
Huge powerbomb. McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence. Force. Being carried around now. Oh, with authority. He goes back into the ring here.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Force down.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Agonizing.
Well, that'll do
do some serious damage.
Taking aim on the arm.
Oh, right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Good night.
Buck looks knocked out.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Kick to the cranium of their opponent.
McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance. And McIntyre is showboating right now.
Moves from the ring to the outside. Step ahead there.
Adrian looking to get back in this.
Buck tipping the scales a bit here.
Here we go, cleaning up the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
This match is getting more chaotic by the second.
Lift it up. What's next?
Oh, my God.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Suplex.
Getting tossed. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he... Escape and a takedown.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre.
Went out to the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to... No signs of either combatant backing down. Oh!
The fight is on, and it's furious. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Boom! This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Drew McIntyre hooking both arms. That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Did you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
Well, that's the safest bet you're ever gonna make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. This goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
It's the Scottish Warrior ready to get his hands on CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
I'm honestly surprised CM Punk agreed to face Drew McIntyre here tonight on Raw.
Maybe Punk was sick of running, Byron. At a certain point, you have to show up and get what's coming to you.
We are so close to CM Punk catching a Claymore.
That's not CM Punk. It's Kevin Owens.
And his opponent from Riven, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
You can feel the fury coming off of Drew McIntyre right now in waves, staring at this CM Punk imposter, Kevin Owens.
Punk might be having a laugh sitting at home right now, but KO is about to pay the price. Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Clothesline, so effective.
Oh!
Suplex. Boom, one step ahead there.
Oh, clothesline. Ooh. Ooh, kick finds it.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, man.
And Owens is perhaps not the only determined man in this matchup.
Clothesline.
No idea where this one's heading.
McIntyre counters with power.
Ah, kick! Nasty kick.
He gets into the ring. He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
Oh my gosh, what impact! Oh, brutal forearm.
Back into the ring now. Just a step ahead of Owens.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Puts him down like being manhandled by a bear.
We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
Belly to belly.
Vicious. Over and over again, getting beaten down with force. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm. Totally helpless at the moment.
Ooh, goes tumbling to the outside.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Clothesline.
What impact. I don't like this, guys. Fighting on the stage could do some serious long-term damage.
What a clothesline.
Ouch.
And he's clearly on his last legs now.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Owens running into some trouble.
Owens is under the gun.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Duking it out on the stage. This is wild.
This is dangerous. There is so much potential for this to go wrong.
Getting out of harm's way. And they can't beat the count. Double count out.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants.
Would see in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit. But it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Wow. Oh, look at this power. Ooh, gutbuster. Suplex.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Oh, my. Sent flying. Oh, ouch. He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Short arm clothesline.
And that could cause a bad day at the office for Owens.
Yeah, McIntyre proving he possesses a dominant offense.
Down into a gutbuster. Across the shoulders and
Gutbuster. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
boom. It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway. Oh!
And he counters. Uh-oh. Look at the power. What a press slam. Bam!
Great escape by Owens.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
It's not looking good for Owens.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next. Future shot, DDT.
McIntyre wreaking havoc with his knockout power.
Ah, will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Here's Owens landing hard ringside. Decides to leave the confines of the ring. Uh-oh. McIntyre turns things around. Clothesline.
Holding nothing back on top of this entrance ramp.
Reaching the end of the official's count. Come on, let's not end things like this.
Clothesline.
Fighting up on the stage, this could be really dangerous. Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell?
That's Lexus King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Go to sleep.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft. Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for them.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum, and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go. If it's the real Punk this time. It's him. CM Punk is here.
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the Machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew's sword?
It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
And they've got Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless leader tonight.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Saxton. Happens every time. Punch right in the head. Ledges, hard surfaces, pyrotechnics. That stage area can be very unforgiving.
Yeah, these superstars are out of their minds.
Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
Taking this fight to such a dangerous area. There's potential danger everywhere you turn. And that was some vicious DDT we just saw.
Just a barrage of strikes.
Wow. Oh, wow. What a a slam. Fight now working its way to the stage.
Nothing but glass screens and steel supports. So much can go wrong up there.
Punch right in the head. Owens intercepts it.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
And battling out a very unsafe and precarious area.
There's plenty of ways this could go wrong fighting up on the stage like this.
The powerbomb.
The damage is really piling up now.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Sit out, pendulum face buster.
That's gonna hurt. Talk about dismantling.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Targeting this.
Escape and a takedown. Nailed with a bicycle knee. Oh. Punch right in the head.
There are so many ways this thing can go bad, guys. That stage is not made for fighting.
Crucial counter there. Crushed with a running knee strike. Steel, glass, pyro, electrical. So many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm.
Clothesline.
Front face lock applied with the underhook.
Oh, a gut buster. And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
McIntyre looking highly motivated right now.
Indeed!
Seeing them fighting on the stage like this is not going to end well. It's a no-good driver! Ooh.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. And he re-enters into the ring.
Oh, man.
We knew the ring couldn't contain them, but taking this fight to the ring entrance proves their true disdain.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Turns it around. Knee strike. Oh.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Owens whips it.
Owens got over.
Ooh, back elbow puts a stop to things.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. And saw what was coming there. Boom. Boot.
Nice.
These superstars are displaying absolutely zero concern for their own well-being.
Yeah, nothing good can come of this.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible. Kick to the cranium of their opponent.
And nothing good has ever come from fighting up on the stage.
And a stomp to the gut.
Right to the gut.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
The ramp is no place for duking it out.
Unless you're looking... And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Knockout victory. This one is over.
Kevin Owens was just made a sacrifice to CM Punk's ego with Punk's own move.
When KO wakes up after being locked in that Anaconda vice, he should ask himself some serious questions about who he's chosen to follow.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss, then.
It's a win. every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously. We couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Shall we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
I'm going to SmackDown to see who wants to join the party.
I don't know how you could possibly find another partner as good as me, but time's a-wasting.